Hey, it's Phil. In this Go High Level Pricing video, I want to break down the exact cost of actually using high level, the things that no one really wants to share with you. Now we'll go through the basic membership plans, the starter, the unlimited, as well as the SaaS Pro, but I'm also going to go through actually how much it costs apart from the subscriptions, talking about things like email, SMS, compliance, the AI tools. So if you're someone thinking about getting started with high level, by the end of this video, you'll know everything there is to know about the Go High Level pricing, so you won't have to second guess when you get straight in. And just before we get into it, if you haven't yet got Go High Level, I've actually got exclusive 30-day free trials to the starter, the unlimited, as well as the pro plan. So if you want to get 30 days for free to test out the actual tools, I've also got a bonus course you'll get for free called the Go High Level Accelerator. Get started with any of the free trials down in the description, and that will automatically get sent to you. Okay, so let's get straight into it and not waste any more time. So you probably know of the three membership plans so far: the starter, the unlimited, and also the SaaS Pro plan. But what are the main differences? I'm going to save you a bit of time, and what I'm going to do is just shrink the screen a little bit. And I have here some notes that I want to share with you, because honestly, after spending quite a few hours doing a bit of research, there is quite a simple difference between the three plans. So first of all, what is the starter plan? Well, the starter plan basically allows you to have 3 sub-accounts. If you don't know what a sub-account is, this is the dashboard of a sub-account. You can have access to all of the features inside of here that you would use inside of a business. And the cool thing about that is every sub-account has unlimited access, right? So you can have unlimited contacts, unlimited websites, unlimited automations, just unlimited everything. And the cool thing is you get to have 3 of those inside of a single starter plan. So this is pretty cool if you just want to have another testing one, if you've got a few businesses, or if you wanted to share an account with a friend. That is available on the starter plan. Now you once again get unlimited everything in terms of features. However, one thing a lot of people don't understand is you have to pay for usage. And while that is quite scary for a lot of people, it's actually very affordable, even including your membership, compared to a lot of other platforms. So let me break that down to you later on in this video. I've got all of the numbers and everything down here. And the other thing inside of the starter plan, and the main difference is it has what's called the basic API. If you're into AI and automation, the basic API basically just means you can't automate tasks between all of your 3 sub-accounts. It's all just localized, so you have to do all the automations within. So it's not a big deal breaker, but that is just what is included. I have a few friends that were asked to upgrade to the full because of this reason. So that's basically the starter plan in a nutshell. This is perfect if you are running your own business and you just want to use Go High Level. You can do everything inside of, once again, the $97 plan plus the usage. So now let's look at the unlimited plan. Inside of here, you get unlimited sub-accounts versus the 3 on starter. You get unlimited everything in terms of features. You pay for usage once again, but you do get the full API. Once again, the full API means you can automate tasks between all of your sub-accounts instead of only being able to automate it within one. And on top of that, you also get split testing inside of your funnels if you want to see which page converts better. You can also change the login of the platform. So instead of going to app.gohighlevel.com, you can change it to, for example, app.philsagency.com. Plus you do also get faster support times if you need some help. So this plan was originally created for agencies who had multiple clients who wanted to keep everything nice and neat, build everything for them, being able to log in and out easily enough with giving them also login access. So this is a really good plan if you've got multiple clients. Now, finally, we do have the SaaS Pro plan, which has been extremely popular. And the difference between the unlimited and the SaaS Pro is, once again, you still get unlimited everything inside of here, except you do get to create your own SaaS plan. So what does that even mean? Well, if I come to the features list here, let's just say I didn't want to include all of these features in it. I can actually choose what I want to have inside of it. So if, let's just say I wanted courses and I also wanted emails, website builder, and funnels, I could create a custom type of plan that only includes those. And the even better thing about that is, if you wanted to, you can create pre-made templates and assets and automations already inside of your plans. So let's just say you've got a marketing strategy that has worked really well for you. Instead of having to get people to install all the templates that you've created once they've joined, you can have it pre-installed. So it actually eliminates a lot of the work for people joining you. And the cool thing is you can charge what you want as long as it's over the minimum advertised price of $97. And the cool thing on top of that is you can also rebill for usage. So let's just say it costs it costs 67 cents to send 1,000 emails, which is about roughly what it costs. If I check it down here, 67 cents per 1,000 emails. Well, let's just say you charge them $1 and you take the difference. So you're actually making money on top of the usage as well. And I know a lot of people make some crazy amounts of money inside of the SaaS Pro plan. So this is perfect if you've got your own marketing strategy, you want to keep everything nice and easy, you want to install the pre-made assets, the perfect plan once again to get. So now we've gone through all of that membership plan options. You understand the differences between these plans. Let's now go to usage, which is one of the biggest things that no one ever talks about. Now, I have spent a little bit of time creating this list. There are quite a few places where the numbers are added. So this is currently what the cost is of everything as of January 2026. It can obviously change as the year goes on, but this is what it currently costs. So if you want to use emails inside of GoHighLevel, they have partnered with a platform called Mailgun, which is one of the best email delivering platforms in the world. GoHighLevel has what they call a gray label app called Lead Connector. This just means if you are on one of the unlimited or agency plans, they know you're not specifically using GoHighLevel, so they called it Lead Connector. And how much it is 1,000 emails sent cost 67.5 cents per 1,000 emails. So it's very cheap. So if you were to send 100,000 emails, it'd be about $67.5. Now let's compare that to, for example, ActiveCampaign, which is an industry leader as well. If you had 10,000 contacts and you would be on the $149 plan, but that only allows you to send 100,000 contacts. So 67.5 versus 149 inside of ActiveCampaign. And once again, this is on the very low plan. Obviously, if you want to add things like WhatsApp and all of the other bits and pieces, you haven't got things like courses, it's going to cost a lot more. So honestly, GoHighLevel is actually extremely affordable for emails. Now, there is also email verifications. If you want to improve your deliverability, get rid of fake emails. There is also dedicated IPs for the heavy users. If you want to get even better email delivery, this, of course, these two are add-ons. You can decide if you want them or not. Now, when it comes to phone numbers, you don't have to get this. If you want to use phone numbers, SMS and phone calls, things like that, then these will apply to you. So for a local US number, I'm just going to base this off the US as that's where most of my demographic is. A local number is $1.15 per month. If you want a toll-free number, it's $2.15 per month. And to get a number, you will have to go through the compliance registration fees. So it can be anywhere between $24 and $68 one time, depending on what amount of volume you're going to send, plus a monthly fee of between $1.50 to $12. So if you're just a low volume sender, then it's going to be about $24 to get started and about $1.50 each month just to have the compliance done. So in the grand scheme of things, absolute peanuts when it comes to marketing. Now, in terms of SMS, if you want to send one SMS inside of the US, it costs about 1 cent and 20. If you send 100 of those, it's going to be at about $1.90. So it's still very affordable to connect with your audience, considering the mobile open rates of a SMS versus an email is considerably higher. And just note that it's talking about segments in here. A segment is 160 standard character text. If you use emojis or if your message is over, then it's going to roll over into more segments. So it's going to be like 2 SMSs instead of 1 if the message is basically too long. Now, if you want to use phone calls, once again, this is through a software called Twilio. Once again, Lead Connector has a partnership with them, so it's probably cheaper than going directly with Twilio. Outbound calls are about 1.5 cents per minute. Inbound calls are even less, about a fraction of a cent, 0.85 per minute. Now, in terms of answering machine services, you can have an automated answering machine detection here. You've also got call recording storage, call transcription. These are all add-on. You don't have to pay for these if you don't want. So that's basically the email and phone numbers there. If you want to have those, it's entirely up to you. Most people can just start with email. If you want phone numbers, then choose what you want to use. Now, as we come down, we've got some other tools. Once again, these are not mandatory. These are optional. First of all, we've got a lot of AI tools inside of HighLevel. So if you want to use content AI, then it's about 6 cents per 1,000 words. If you want to use workflow AI and conversation AI, you pay per message, about 5 cents a response, or you can go for the unlimited AI plan at $97 per month per sub account. So if you have it on your own one, then it's $97 per month. If you've got a client, then each client's going to be $97 as well. Then we've also got Reviews AI, which is 8 cents per AI generated review response, perfect for things like Google My Business. Now we've also got premium add-ons for and reselling. So if you want to use WhatsApp, it's $10 per sub account per month, plus the per conversion usage that's by each country. What that basically means is it costs $10 per month for a WhatsApp number integrated with HighLevel. And if you don't actually put any outbound campaigns, what that means is if people message you first, it's actually free. But if you wanted to do promotional pushes, then you have to pay. And that's once again based by country. And that's actually going through the Facebook app, I believe. So that's WhatsApp. We've also got WordPress hosting. The standard fee is $10 per site. You can, of course, change these if you're on the SaaS Pro plan. You can decide what you want to charge. We've also got Truly Unlimited, which is $497 per month for all of your sub accounts. So if you're on the unlimited plan or the SaaS plan, if you pay $497 a month, you could have essentially unlimited WordPress websites instead of paying $10 per site per month. So if you've got 50, it basically pays for itself. We've also got the option to get a custom branded app for your own business, which is $500 a month. So instead of using the Lead Connector app, you can have your own custom branded app. So this all depends on your needs and requirements. And then finally, the last fee is Yext. If you want to have your business listed on the Yext online listing, this is about $30 per location per month. So we've gone through quite a lot of different fees inside of GoHighLevel. Once again, the thing that scares a lot of people is when they see these fees, they freak out. But the truth of the matter is, if you're on just a starter plan, if all you want to do is email, then you're just going to be paying usage. And the usage is probably the cheapest you're going to find in terms of actually usage using these premium services like Mailgun. So don't let that scare you. It's once you start using things like AI, you start using phone calls, AI agents, conversation AI, that's when the numbers start getting a little bit more. So of course, just plan thoroughly. If you're just a low-end user, you're not going to spend much money with GoHighLevel. But if you are a power user, if you're an agency, that's when things can really scale. Once again, if you're on the Pro plan, you can also rebuild for the usage, so you're never going to be out of pocket. So that is all of the GoHighLevel pricing plans, as well as the different fees. It's quite a comprehensive video. Hopefully it's all made sense. It wasn't overly stimulating, but I just wanted to get the point across to what GoHighLevel actually costs to use. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you haven't got GoHighLevel, 30-day trials plus my bonus course in the description. But that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one.